Rise up and back again to my channel, this is Walker channel, and here's video featuring Yu-Gi-Oh deck profile, Nekroz Dogmatika ritual for next ban list update in July OCG 2023. Okay, as you know, because a new ban list that got Najir Sarfan become 3, it's a high boost for the Dogmatika ritual or the deck that don't utilize the extra deck so much. And yep, that's why I make this video to help you. Maybe there's duelists out there still want to play Nekroz Dogmatika ritual in 2023, and here's my deck profile. Okay, at first, uh, for Necro section, okay, uh, of course, as you know, we play the 3 copy of Brionap, 2 copy of Clausolas, and 3 copy of Unicorn is pretty staple ratio in Necros, and 1 copy of Akirus and 1 copy of the Nekroz of Trisula. And for the ritual spell, of course, you can only play the 2 Kaleidoscope and 1 Aqua Mirror. Okay, you say, why you don't play the Necrocycle? Because I think if you don't bring the Surit, actually you don't really need the Necrocycle, since you only summon for the most time is the Unicorn and Trisula via the Aqua Mirror, and Kaleidoscope of course in the via Nekroz Kaleidoscope. So yep, that's why uh, the purpose of Unicorn is to control the board. Of course, if you play the opponent that relying the extra deck, most extra deck is really good. And of course, you can protect your Nekroz monster with Valkyros to skip the opponent battle pass, and Trisula you can discard in your hand to graveyard. If you Necros monster is targeted by a by opponent card effect, you can discard the Trisula. It the effects that target the Necros monster is negate and destroy. So yeah, this is my ratio. I think I really like this much. But if you don't really want the fuck, you can cut the Valkyros. Only just this. I think this perfect ratio for the Necros section. Okay, next move to next session. Of course, we talk about Dogmatika ritual. Okay, for the Dogmatika session, of course, we bring our beloved Ecclesia, 1 copy of Dogmatika Maximus, and 1 copy of the Dogmatika Fleur de Lis. And for the ritual of Dogmatika, the first one we bring the White Relic of Dogmatika, White Knight, and Zoa. This is how you control the Dogmatika in ritual. So for Albazoa, you can make your opponent discard their hand or their extra deck for every 2 times your extra deck. So mostly you can send your opponent extra deck minimal 6 in early turn. So that's good. If your opponent play the combo deck, that's really hurt. And after that you can just control with the White Relic and White Knight. But I really like the White Knight since it's easier to summon it. And yep, bring 1 Maximus is just to get more resource and get more access, since you have ability so much to bring the monster extra deck to the graveyard. So that's why for the monster section of Dogmatika. And for the spell, or end trap. Of course, uh, very staple is Nadir Sarfan at 3. That's a very blessing. And 2 Dogmatikasm and yep, I if I correct remember correctly, that's 2. Why? Because in every game, since I just bring one, that's I see that you need 2 copy of this and just one Dogmatika Sabre, I think, and one punishment. I think you if you want to cut, just cut the punishment. And this the very good support for the Dogmatika in the ritual, because this card effect, I I I forget what's this card name, but this ability of this card is insane. When you active this card, you can search the Dogmatika ritual monster or Dogmatika ritual spell. But if your opponent have a monster, you can just add both of them. And also the continuous effect, if you control Dogmatika ritual monster in your field, you can send one of your extra deck monster to graveyard, or one monster from your opponent extra deck, if I correct rememberly. And yeah, that's it for the spell trap session for Dogmatika. And next, the flexible side is the 2 copy of Urara or Ash Blossom, 2 Maxi, just, and 3 of Preparation of Right, and 3 copy of Preparation of Right, and 2 colored, 1 of Shadow Season. Yeah, I will explain you when why I bring Shadow Season, since you know we actually can send our monster from extra deck to graveyard. So actually you can send a Shadow extra deck monster to your graveyard to trigger its effect. To copy Aurora, I think that's good, and to Maxi, because I really like to ratio, and this deck is 44. So if you don't like the 44, you can just cut the hand trap, or maybe just cut some of them. But for me, Dogmatika Nekroz is really hard to find for the deck list. Yeah, so that's why I recommend you to bring 44 or maybe 45. Just bring one monster uh, shadow like Ariel. That's really good. You can uh, banish your opponent graveyard 3 card. Okay, I think that's all. There is not really much explanation, since uh, so much card that's staple at 3, and since it's ritual, you need to have a much as possible the starter. And next is the extra deck sessions. Okay, the extra deck, I think, since I don't really have extensions play, it's just centric for the ritual. Of course, we play 3 and this. That's the best card for this Nekroz Dogmatika deck. And one, I think it's the Fall Seal. I forget its name. And of course, Shadow Packets, that why we bring it. Of course, Shadow Winda is really best. And of course, when this the upcommon, actually you can okay, focus. Okay, actually you can send from Nadir Sarfan or via Maximus or etc. that can dump the extra deck to the graveyard. So you can get your season and discard 1 card, right? by your choice. And of course, the Nephilim you can is really easier to trigger to summon it. It's like the uh, defense of your board, and can, yeah, via system you can actually send your opponent monster that have attribute light to the graveyard. Okay, and Winda is still best card if your Necros Unicorn got destroy. You can just, if you have season and you have the material, that's really easy to summon the the Shadow Winda. Okay, and the rest of them is the Titan Clad. Of course, it's level 8, so it's you can summon the White Knight. You send it, and at the end phase you can summon Ecclesia at the border list. And of course, Hero, 3. Yep, since you usually send this card to graveyard to get more resource for your ritual, and of course, under monster that you can have really good ability is the Ignister, Twin Pegasus, and of course the recovery for your extra deck, the Cyframe Omega, and one slot for uh, ritual to summon the Albazua, the level 12 ritual Dogmatika. Actually, it's not really. You can choose freely as long as the material is the level 12. So it's not fixed with this card. So you can have alternatives like match level 12 or anything that's to level 12. And one of that, I forgot his name, but his effect is really good. If it's sent to graveyard, you can target even your opponent monster and get its effect. So yeah, it's really good in being seconds to negate your opponent monster. Okay, I think that's it for the main deck and extra deck. And for the side deck, I think it's according to your local or LGS, and of course what's the duelist bring to your local. If your local is heavy combo centric, this Nekroz Dogmatika deck is really good. You bring to play, but it's too much diversized. Like there's some player that bring deck extra deck reliant, or some of deck just being fun, don't really rely in extra deck like rescuers, extra to extend. I think it's not really recommended because that's uh, meta game in your local is too much diversity. I don't recommend it if you bring it. But if your local is the heavy combo or the combo centric deck, this deck is really best you to play. Okay, since yep. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys want to try this deck, or maybe you have the deck list that's maybe is become better than me. Just comment in the video comment section below. Okay. Yep. Hopefully, the Necroz duelists out there, maybe we still want the Necroz support. That's of course the trap Necroz that can be ritual summon in opponent turn. Yep. But we still hope that's still copium. That's, yeah. But we hope we get brand new support Necroz to help this deck become great again. And yeah, thank you guys for much for watching. Please like, the video, comment what you think about Nekroz Dogmatika ritual right now, and if you have better necklace, just comment in my video, and maybe I will leave my talk about that. And yep, that's all for today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and always connect to you, and see you in next video. Bye bye.